Ladies and gentlemen, final game of the day. Fourth and final game of the day. Poll is up in the live stream chat. Get voting on that one. I've done 2 of the 3 stream highlights so far. The Saints-Wigan game I'll do after this one. So you'll have to hang fire with that. I'm going to move this Leeds logo a bit. It's a bit skew with. But yeah, the stream highlights for this and the Saints-Wigan one I'll just have to do after this game. But yeah, team lists are up on screen. Good, thanks, Jack. Hope you have a great time. I thought Nicarima would be fine for this one. I hadn't heard otherwise, so that's frustrating for my predictions, but okay. All right. Good morning, Kieran. Good morning, sir. Hope you are fine and dandy and just swell. Okay. So look at the poll. 7 votes, 71% say Leeds will win. I did back Bradford, but I thought Nicarima was going to play. I mean, I think there's still a chance anyway, but, you know, we'll have to see. We will have to see. If anyone has any exact score predictions, feel free to throw them in there. I will get my exact score prediction for this one. So far in the NRL, I have 2 out of 3 with the winners. And in Super League, I've kind of already forgotten where I was at. My brain's just, it's a fog. It's a mess. 1 right, 1 wrong. Okay. I mean, it's literally just started today. In my head, it normally starts on a Thursday, so my mind was gone. Howdy, Julie. Howdy. Hello, Pain Make It. Is it the stadium? What a game. Hell's bells. All that jazz. Crazy stuff. Crazy. Insane comeback. I posted the stream highlights for KRFC. I went in on the video ref a little bit from that decision against FC, so we'll have to see about that. How people feel about my response to it. I feel I was justified. I didn't just go all in on him. I just told him it was a bullshit call. That's all I said. Really, that's it. But yeah, if you've got an exact score prediction, let me know your thoughts. Let me get mine. So for the 2 games so far, I said Hull KR 28, Hull FC 20. So I had 18-12 to Wigan. And for this one, I've got Bradford 24, Leeds 18. But we'll see. We'll see. Gonna need a bit going my way for this one. Very unlikely. Just Sky Plus for this one, mate? Yes, sir. It is Sky Sports Plus. Not the HD main channel, unfortunately. We're on Sky Sports Plus. Be right. Be right. As long as the clock works, as long as the tackle count works, be right. I'm sure it will. I'm absolutely sure there's going to be 0 stoppages and it's just going to be completely and utterly fine without issue. As always, you know. As always. Stephen says Leeds to win by 14. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Happy with the 24-10 loss. It was what I wanted. Passion in our camp. But like Houdini, pulled it out the hat. Look at you go. Look at you go. They're doing it. They're taking those baby steps and they're doing it. Julie saying 16-10 to Bradford. Okay. All right. Fair dues, fair dues. So, links to social medias in the description and all that jazz. Memberships in the description. NRL Predictions League, Super League, Fantasy League. Everything's in there if you want to go find stuff and join anything. Discord, all that jazz. Well, yeah, if you could just leave a thumbs up and a like, it helps it to get out there to more folks. That'll push it out to more people. Get more Rugby League fans in here. Kerry's sad. That's unfortunate, Kerry. That's unfortunate. That's a shame. But it's alright. We'll all move on eventually. I think Leeds will win, but this is coming from a York Knights fan. Howdy, Jay. Howdy. I don't know. It's interesting because I think all games have a reason to be close one way or the other. But yeah, one has gone each way. Right, the stream is live. We'll be doing tomorrow's games. Well, I'm at the Warrington League game, so I can't do that one, nor the Huddersfield York game. But I'm going to be doing Titans versus Broncos in the morning for the NRL, and then I'll be doing Catalans versus Toulouse when I get home. And then on Sunday afternoon, I'll be doing Casford versus Wakefield. So, you know, I'm doing a good handful of games this week. Oh, Kerry, that's awful. Kerry, I'm sorry about that. That's not nice. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Were you surprised with the St. Helens win today? A little bit. I think I understood before the game that they could win this one. Like, I think every game this weekend could easily go the other way. When it was 24-10, I thought no. I thought that was it. Because I was even saying on stream, if they got the kick to make it 14-10, bring on Hodkinson to replace Field and don't risk it. Because I think it'll be fine from that point. I thought they'd be safe. And then Saints just switch it on. So I'm not surprised, generally speaking, that they won because I knew they could have done before the game. But it was when it went to 24-10, that's when I was a bit surprised. If that works for you. But yeah, what a game earlier. It's been 3 good games so far for me today, which is good. Channels today game, it's on Sky Sports Plus. Red button. Your palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Vomit on you, sweat already, mom's spaghetti. Were you nervous? The whole crowd went so loud. You know, Kieran opened his mouth, but the words just wouldn't come out. You know, he's choking now. Everybody's choking. How the clock's run out. Time's up over blow. As Marshall Mathers said that one time. What's this clown on about here? Utter morons sometimes, honestly. God, it's the worst thing about doing social media is you get some of the dumbest comments ever. Jesus. Oh. There's also, for the next predictions video, there's some breaking news. Breaking news coming up. So stay tuned for the predictions video. I might reveal it earlier, I don't know, but someone's been gaming the system. Dun, dun, dun. More to come. More to come. Oh no, indeed. It is so. Do you know what? Do you know what? We've still got time till kick off. Well, we've got 5 minutes actually to see what I can do about this. Okay. Right. Let me Let me sort this out real quick. Let me sort this out. Okay. Right. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Right, we've got about 5 minutes to go till kick-off. Some people, eh? Some people. Right. Let me put this up on screen for you, folks. I don't know if he's in here. But did you think I was born yesterday, mate? Did you think I was born yesterday? Noah Woods got 2 exact scores last week. How convenient. He got himself 15 points in the Predictions League. So I thought I'd take a picture of his predictions for this week. Convenient how the KRFC score changed, wasn't it, Noah? Wasn't it? Managed to get 2 exact scores last week. Nobody's managed 2 in a single week. But you on your, starting late on in the season, you got 2 last week and it was edited, wasn't it? But all of a sudden, somehow, it's a different score, isn't it? It's a different score. Funny how things work out, isn't it? So you're 15 points. I think you're gone, Noah. I think you might be done, sir. And I think this could be worth mentioning in the predictions video. So, yeah. Interesting stuff, sir. Interesting. Thanks for trying. But you're gone. Get out. Right then. We'll get this off the screen. Adam, you don't say. Some people do edit their predictions, but I do see what's changed. Preston, it ain't going to be on here, mate. It's a YouTube stream. I don't have the rights to show it. Play the thing. Which thing? This thing? Or a different thing? Oh, that thing.
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless gate, Campbell. You dickhead.
Shift on, Noah. Shift on, lad. Well, if you don't have Sky Sports, then you can try using a VPN and search VIPROW.NU and go through that. But if you don't have that, then you'll have to try and find somewhere else. Yep, rookie mistake. Literally got the most points in a single weekend. I saw it was edited, and I thought, you know what? I'll give it another week. But I took a picture when he sent that in. I thought, yeah, that's convenient, isn't it? Oh, is it on BBC iPlayer? Okay. Well, it might be on BBC iPlayer then, Preston. So you could check over there. Right. Decent crowd at Odsall. Look at that. Look at that. I think first game of the season at Odsall, I think it got 9,992, was it? Something like that. So surely this will be over 10k. Great crowd. Great crowd. Thing is, almost got 2 exact scores last week. If it wasn't for 2 last minute pens, yep. Yes, indeed, Joe, I agree. Try should have stood. So, 37 votes, 51% say Leeds are going to win. Players are coming out. Get your votes in. I'll do one final run through, or one run through of the team list. In the backs for Bradford, they have Akins, Wynn, Masters, Blake, Ryan, Atkin, and Milnes. The forwards include Sutton, Ackers, Lewis, Fulton, Ruin, and Mellor. The bench is Suter, Ormonroyd, Hallis, and Steinwade. 18th man is Popochi. In the backs for Leeds, they have Miller, Sevo, Bird, Handley, Hall, Croft, and Connor. The forwards include Holroyd, O'Connor, Jenkins, Hankinson, McDonnell, and Watkins. The bench is Oledsky, Palacia, Levi, and Smith. 18th man is Cassell. So there you go, there's the team lists. Get your final votes in real quick before we get underway. Oh, we are doing a quick tribute to Jeff Burrow before we get started. If we're doing a minute silence, I don't normally talk during them on stream because it just feels like it would be disrespectful for me to talk during it as well. Even though I'm not at the ground, it just feels, I don't think it'd be right for me to do. So if we do have a minute silence, then it sounds like an applaud actually, so that's okay. So yeah. Right then, if you guys have any exact score predictions, let me know your thoughts. 39 votes, 51% say Leeds are going to win. This is close, very, very close. Plenty of people again for this one. Plenty of people again. But yeah, if you guys could click the thumbs up, helps it to get out there to more people. Very kind of you. Okay. I was thinking of doing a trumpet, but I remember like it. I don't know. In a way, it just seems weird for me to do that. I don't know. Like I know it'd be out of respect, but I don't know if you guys have seen this. I can't remember the name of him, but it's like somebody. Oh, there was some dumb clip with some streamers. The 5 big booms, that father and son that they're talking about somebody. They said, 5 big booms for, I think it was Rosa Parks. They were talking about, like, really? So if I play a trumpet in honor of Jeff Burrow, that just feels like, streamer trying to do, I don't know. It just feels weird doing that. Anyway, some people are thinking, what are you on about? I don't live in that world. What are you on about? But trust me, it's something. You don't want me to do a trumpet for it, but we'll get onto the game. Anyway, 42 votes, 52% say Leeds going to win. I'll end that poll. And we'll be underway in a second. But I know what you meant about the trumpet. I know what you mean. I have not, Joe. I have not. Good morning, Steve-O. Morning, sir. Right then. Any moment we'll get underway. Any moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway. Final game of the day. Bradford kick to Leeds in their oil emulsion garbage shirt, but they take it over the 10. O'Connor at dummy half. Hands the ball to Watkins, playing at 13 this week. Taking it just shy of his own 20. O'Connor in centre field. Hands the ball off to Holroyd. Makes about 4 or 5 metres there through centre field. So, again, the gap between the 30 and the 40 is like 5 metres. Not even that, but I'll still refer to them as the 30 and the 40. 30 seconds gone. Back towards centre field now, with McDonnell taking the next carry over the 40. And last tackle coming up for Leeds, just short of halfway. Shifting it right to Croft, puts boot to ball. Underneath this one is Akins. Collects it just behind his own 10, straightens up through centre field. Little shimmy, and he'll be stopped just short of the 20 and pushed back a little bit. Next carry from Ethan Ryan. A lot of good carries out the backfield from him this year. A lot of post-contact meters. It's been tough to bring down there on the 20. Just over a minute gone. Next carry from Wynn through centre field. Been very impressed with him this year. 25 out from their own line. Down the right-hand side with Masters. Up towards the 30. Just over a minute 20 gone. 2 tackles for Bradford. Akins goes left to Sutton. Falls to ground a few metres shy of the halfway line. Last tackle for the Bulls. Out the back to Rowan Milnes. Does have a good kicking game at times. We'll see how he gets on. Awkward ball for Sevo. He's going to let that one bounce. But we'll go into touch. Did he get a touch on it? No, it will be a play the ball 15 out from Leeds' own try line. So we've had 2 minutes gone. Not a bad kick there from Miller. It might still be windy over there as well, because it's been windy in the other 2 Super League games. But 2 minutes gone. Next carry from Watkins through centre field up towards the 30. So they're in good territory already to start this set. Second tackle over the 40. Oh, Jesus, what a strong shot there. From Jenkins, actually. Shifting it right to Croft. Steps back inside. He's up towards halfway. 2 tackles to go for Leeds. Shifted it left to Connor. Dinks the ball towards the back left. Looking for touch, possibly. Collected by Akins right next to the touch line. And it'll be Masters at dummy half. 15 out from their own line. Win with a carry. Just shy of the 20. Atkin waiting at dummy half. Ackers now with Masters up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go for Bradford. Apparently the game's on iPlayer, but I don't really know. Apparently it is. Bradford shift it left. It's now with Akins. Gets wrapped up by Ryan Holtz. Good timing there. Good timing. And out the back to Milnes. Under pressure. Gets a kick away from his own 40. Bounce once before it gets to Sevo. And he'll return this ball just shy or up to his own 30 with 3.5 minutes gone. Back towards centre field with Ash Handley up towards the 40. O'Connor waits at dummy half in centre field. Second tackle. Bird with the next one. Try not to flip yourself over, Jack. 3 minutes 45 gone. Just down the right edge with McDonald. Steps back inside up towards Bradford's 40. 2 tackles to go. Best territory for either team so far in this game. Over the 40. Shifting it left. Connor pops the ball across to Hankinson, playing in the back row. Don't know how often he's played there in his career, but could be a brand new position for him. Kick towards the back left. Tough one for Akins. Under pressure from Sevo, but takes it cleanly. 5 out from his own line. So Leeds applying the pressure at the moment with territory right now. They can be good at suffocating teams. This was one of my big worries for Bradford in this game, is that for territory, Leeds might be fine. But I'm expecting Bradford to move the ball around a bit more and more cleanly and effectively than they did against Cass last week. Up towards the 20, down the left edge. Milnes at dummy half goes right to Mellor in centre field. Then across to Logan Lewis with a carry over the 20. Last tackle, only up to the 20. Milnes on the last. Taken on the full by Miller, already over the 40, up towards halfway. Across to Handley. He's actually lost a little bit of ground there, but that's good defence there from Wynn. Really good defence. Sevo with the next carry. Makes a little bit of ground. 5 minutes gone. See if Bradford can restrict the meters here. Strong run there. Ryan Hall through centre field. Inside Bradford territory. 3 tackles to go. O'Connor left to Holroyd. Over the 30. Now 25 out. Really good carry there. Plays it for O'Connor. Goes short side left to Hankinson. Pops the ball across to Handley. Now just less than 15 out near the left touchline. 5.5 minutes gone. Last tackle for Leeds. Right to Jake Connor. Puts boot to ball towards the posts. We have a contest. I think Bird collected it, but he's going to be stopped inches in front of the try line. So that's a turnover in not a great place for Bradford. So they need to be able to get up the field. Well, all they need to do right now is not give the ball away. They've got to complete sets. That's all they've got to do for now is complete sets. There's an offload for Akins. If they can get up the field, then great. But don't turn over the ball there. Next carry takes him just shy of the 10. If they can force an offside somewhere, that would be great for them as well. But 6 minutes gone. Struggling for meters right now. Only up towards the 20. And Leeds are offside. So that's a huge help for Bradford. All Leeds had to do was be clean. That's all they had to do. Was be clinical. iPlayer got Big Rob on TV and phone for iPlayer. The only correct way. Love that. Trumpet for you. Hey. Love it. Oh, what about that? So 6.5 minutes gone. Penalty for Bradford. Up towards halfway. So this will be Bradford's best territory of the game so far. Can they sustain a bit of pressure down this end of the field? We will see. Mellor goes left to Milnes. Could have been forward. Pops it up to Wonga Blake. Could have been called forwards on the 30. Over on the left edge of the park, Akins at dummy half goes right to Milnes. Then across to Miller in centre field. He will switch back. And Logan Lewis will drop on the 30. 7 minutes gone. Left to Miller. Then across to Milnes. Out the back to Akins. Jammed into by Bird. That's a good tackle there. Good defence. 3 tackles to go. Or 2 tackles, sorry. Wonga Blake gets an offload for Atkin. I've forgotten his name. Oh my God. Ackers. Jesus Christ, I forgot his name. Oh no. 7 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Last tackle for Bradford. Out the back to Milnes. Puts boot to ball towards the back right. Comes down on the 10. Miller collects it and is stopped on the 10. 7.5 minutes gone. I think what Bradford are doing is probably a good idea. Oh, the ball is stripped out from Sevo. Bradford ball. Knock on. 1-on-1 pull forward by Bradford. I think it's Leeds ball then. I think this is Leeds ball. So I think they're trying to kick to Sevo early as much as possible and really wear him out. Like, get him worn out as soon as possible. Which I think is a good call. Just over 8 minutes gone. Scrum on the 10 for Leeds, and Ryan Hall will take the first carry, making about 5 metres. And up towards the 20 with Bird. 8.5 minutes gone. And it's going to be Connor. Scooter from dummy half up towards the 40. 8.5 gone. And a penalty for Leeds. Bradford, what are you doing? What are you doing? Less of that. 8 minutes, 45 seconds gone. Shocking. What are they doing? But Leeds only 30 metres out. Jenkins with the first carry of this set. Just over 20 out. 9 minutes gone. O'Connor goes right to Croft. Switches back to Watkins. 20 out. In centre field. O'Connor shifts it left. A little bit wayward. Collected by Wynn. Oh, if he had room to run then. If he had room to run. Don't start, Alex. Don't start. 9 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Wynn plays it for Atkin. And it's going to be Masters with the next carry. Just over 20 metres out from his own line. 9.5 gone. Shifting it in towards centre field. Lewis stopped on the 30. The fact there's an Akins, Atkin and Ackers, that's really messing with my brain. Even though I do know them, it's like messing with my head. Shifting it right with Masters. Couple steps. Just shy of halfway. 2 tackles to go for Bradford. Down the short side right. Across. Oh, that's a strong shot from Sevo onto Ruin. That's a strong hit. Is he out cold? Well, he's not out cold, but it's a penalty. High shot. 10 minutes gone. Penalty for Bradford. Hopefully he's alright. He's a tough cookie. I think he'll carry on. Clock stopped. After 10 minutes, 14 seconds. It's on Sky Sports Plus and apparently it's on BBC iPlayer. Through the grapevine, I have so heard. But you never know. You just never know, do you? I don't know if there was a shoulder from Sevo. I don't know. But there was a high shot. Home fans want him gone. They want him gone. So Milnes will kick to touch from 45 metres out and they'll start a fresh set 30 metres out. There'll be a tap from Ackers. I don't know what. It's just frying my brain. It's frying my brain. Down the right hand side, 25 metres out. Ackers at dummy half. Left to Sutton, then across to Miller, switches back to Lewis, and he'll be taken to ground just over 20 metres out. Great chance for Bradford now to apply a bit of pressure, maybe find some points. Milnes, flat ball to Fulton. They've missed him for the last 2 weeks, I think. Stopped on the 10. Over on the left-hand side, Ackers back towards the middle with Miller. Then at the back to Milnes. He's going to be wrapped up. 15 out by Jake Connor. Good defensive work there. Watkins there to help out. 11 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go. Mellor through centre field. Flat ball to Lewis on his outside. 5 metres out in centre field. Go for the one. Do it for the shits and gigs. Why not? It is left to Milnes. Dinks the ball through. Wonga Blake is chasing. There's a mess. Wonga Blake is there to pounce on it. Is that the Bradford Bulls with the lead? The try is given. Bradford with the lead. Hey, look at him go. Wonga Blake for the fantasy team. Thank you, sir. Thank you. 11.5 minutes gone. Bradford see off a bit of pressure from Leeds. Not too much, but a little bit. Gifted away a couple penalties in some territory. Needs to be careful with that. But defended all right off the back of it. Penalty helped them to get up the field. But, yeah. They made the most of it. First points for Bradford. Look at them go. It's be 4-0 with a kick to come. I think he got it cleanly. Because my fantasy team is a mess, unfortunately, I need big points from Wonga Blake today. Big points. Adam, what are you on about? I've never seen... I don't know if Adam's joking whenever he does this, but it genuinely sounds like he's not. I've never seen somebody be so biased against... So biased in my life, Adam. Like, Alex does it, but you can tell it's a joke. But... I just want to make sure you are joking, Adam. Just want to make sure. 12.5 minutes gone. Clock's ticking away. Waiting for the conversion. I think it'll be Milnes to add the extras. Just when you know, you'd bias about stuff like, that should be a red card when nothing's happened, but it's very clearly a joke. Still waiting on confirmation. Still waiting. Interested to know what the attendance is. Just waiting. See, there you go. There you go. Try is now confirmed. Finally. Milnes to add the extras. Wonga Blake with the try. Milnes to make it 6-0. That's alright for Bradford. Crowd's going to go mental if they win today. If they can keep scoring, they'll go chicken oriental. As they say. Doesn't matter. Milnes, come on lad. Betwixt the sticks. Today, Junior. The kick from Milnes is... It's the post. And it's no good. Clock's ticking away again. Nearly 13 minutes gone. That's alright for Bradford. That's alright. A nice kick through from Milnes. Well collected by Wonga Blake. In a bit of a kerfuffle there with Miller. Shoulder to shoulder. Could have been a tough take, that one. But he does it cleanly. Nicely done. I really want to know what that attendance is. Well, we'll find out towards the end. Back underway. Win in possession. Stopped on his own 10. Oh, still pumping his legs. Just over it in centre field. Yeah, you might be right, Kieran. Next carry from Sutton. He's done quite well this year. He's done quite well for Bradford. Akins. Ackers. For God's sake, man. Ackers shifting it right. Masters over the 20. Just shy of the 30. Plays it for Ackers. Sutton with a strong run. Gets an offload back to Ackers again. Little show and go up towards the halfway line. 2 tackles to go as well. So really good meetings here for Bradford on this set off the back of a try. Left to Milnes. Kicks towards the back right for Mike Acevo again. That's a knock on. Is it? That's a knock on from Mike Acevo. Teammates rush to him to let him know, do you know what? It's alright, pal. It's alright. Don't you worry about it. But mistake there from Mike Acevo. They're tricky to take. Guessing 9,500. Can't remember at full house. Well, I'm pretty sure they said it was like 8 under 10,000 for the opening home game. I can't remember who they played in the opener. Someone could remind me. But this is a huge game. And Leeds bring a decent away following, so this could be over 10k, maybe 11 or 12. Wonga Blake cuts back towards centre field. He's going to be stopped 15 out. 14 minutes and 45 seconds gone. Oh, he's struggling to get up here. Blake is struggling to get up. Typical Rhinos chance to go top and we play like this. Well, same with Warrington last week as well, I guess. So yeah, Blake's it's not in a good way right now. Not doing well. He's a tough cookie. I think he'll carry on. He does not look very well right now. That is unfortunate. Another hamstring for Nicarima, really? Ugh, mate. Jesus. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Wonga Blake is done. He gets to try, gets me some points for fantasy, and then he's done. He's done for the day. Not sure if he'll come back on later. We'll have to see. Get the magic sponge, bit of water and a sponge, you'll be right. Waiting to get on with it here. Okay, Bradford in possession, 15 metres out between the sticks. Steinwade is now on. It's down the right-hand side with Sutton. Stopped on the 10 over on the right edge of the park. 15 minutes gone. Bradford on the second tackle. Go left to Mellor in centre field. Shifting it across to Milnes. Now with Akins. He'll be stopped on the 10 over on the left-hand side. 3 tackles to go. 15 out with Milnes. Then to Mellor. Stopped just before the 10. Plays it in centre field again. 2 tackles to go. For Ackers, shifting it right. Milnes gets an offload back to Ackers. Wants to switch back from Sutton. Gets one. Gives it to him. He goes right to Atkin. Got there eventually. 10 out. Short side right. It's with Masters. Cuts back towards centre field. On the last. Across to Milnes. Dinks it through towards the posts. Miller collects it on the try line. And he just stays in field. Just. Nearly 16 minutes gone. McDonnell with the next carry. 5 out from his own try line. Great chance for Bradford to restrict meters here. You've got to be disciplined though. You've got to be disciplined. Just over 16 gone. In centre field with O'Connor waiting at dummy half. Hands it off to Sevo on his left. Mellor straight out the line. He's actually leading the league for tackles, Joe Mellor. Connor with a kick from behind his own 20. So that's a great defensive set, but that's a hell of a kick. 40-20. Holy shit. That, from behind his 20, goes out behind the 10. What a kick from Connor. Jesus. What a way to get out of trouble there. Bloody hell. Absolutely launches that sucker. Jesus. That's a 20-10. Jesus. What a kick. Leeds have possession 10 metres out. 5 metres out between the sticks. O'Connor left to Jenkins. Straightens up. Smashed into the ground. Good tackle there. Good tackle. Just over 17 gone. Shifting it right in centre field with Connor. Flat ball to Holroyd. If he scores, I won't mind. He's in my fantasy team as well. So's Miller. So's McDonnell. But penalty for Leeds. 17.5 minutes gone. It will just tap and go here. Tap from O'Connor. Hands it off to McDonnell. Takes the first carry of this set. He's going to be stopped just in front of the right post, about 3 or 4 metres out. Plays it for O'Connor. Left to Watkins. Then to Jenkins. Stop 5 out left of the posts. O'Connor. Right to Jake Connor. Flat ball to Holroyd. Trying to break through. Inches short the try line. I thought he might have lost it then. He did not. Plays it for O'Connor right at the posts. 6 again for Leeds as well. Launches it left to Croft, then Connor, across to Handley. Straightens up, stopped on the 10. So fresh set of 6 here for Leeds. 18 minutes gone. Miller cutting back towards centre field now with Watkins. And he'll be stopped 2 metres shy in front of the left post. Second tackle. O'Connor, left to Miller, then across to Jake Connor. Little show and go. High shot. Jesus Christ. Could be looking, getting close to sin bin territory here. They've got to be careful. 18 and a half minutes gone. So Leeds tap again on the 10. O'Connor taps it, gives it to Jenkins. Stopped to meet in front of the try line, left of the post. O'Connor waits at dummy half. Goes right to Watkins. He'll straighten up. Close to the try line here. Good momentum on that carry. But he's pushed back slightly in between the sticks, about 4 out. Launching it left to Jake Connor. Out the back to Miller. Bit of room to run. Couple steps. Shimmies back inside. Couple steps again. Hands it off to Handley. A little bit disjointed here from Leeds at the moment in attacking positions. 19 minutes, 15 seconds gone. O'Connor over on the left edge. Back towards the middle to Watkins. Out the back to Connor. Then to Croft. Launch it over the top. Oh, almost intercepted by Ryan. Almost. 12 metres out, but a 6 again for Leeds. 19 and a half minutes gone. It's been a quick quarter, actually. Watkins through centre field, up towards the 10. And over it. He's now 5 or 6 metres out. In between the sticks. O'Connor goes left to Holroyd. 3 or 4 out in front of the left post. O'Connor again at dummy half. Launched it left to Jake Connor. Flat ball to Hankinson. He stopped 5 out. Over near the left touchline. Miller back towards the middle to Connor. Launched it right to Croft. Kicks the ball through. Hit backwards by Milnes. Collects it. And he'll be stopped inches in front of his try line, but dragged over by Bird. And it's another penalty for Leeds. Assuming there was an offside in there, I guess. Or player taken out off the ball, actually. Fans are not happy. Got to be careful with the sin bin here. Got to be careful. At what point do you take the 2? At what point is it like, you know what, we can't do it. Let's just come back up again and take the 2 later. So we're done with the first quarter. 20 minutes and 40 seconds gone. Jenkins with the first carry of this fresh set. About 6 metres out, left of the post. Plays it for O'Connor. Right to Watkins. Straightens up with another carry through centre field. Second tackle for Leeds. Shifting it left to Connor. Then across to Croft. Quick hands. Miller. Handley near the left touchline. Stop 5 out. 21 minutes gone. Eventually plays it for Sevo. Right to Miller. 15 out. Then to Jenkins. Straightens up towards the 10 and just over it. 2 tackles to go. O'Connor. Right to Jake Connor. Then launches it left. Now with Miller. Little show. Pops the ball up to Handley. Stop 5 out. Near the left. Over on the left-hand side. Good defence so far from Bradford. Right to Connor. Kicks just across the face of the posts. Batted back by Fulton and over the dead ball line. Bradford are dealing with this at the moment. Leeds are not looking that good in possession right now. And this is one of the reasons why I back Bradford. Is because they can be a much better defensive side than what we've seen. Like that game against Cass was uncharacteristic. And aside from that, they've been solid in defence. Plus, Leeds have been clunky in possession, so this is kind of the reason why I back Bradford. And it's, it's working out right now, but it's a lot of defensive work that Bradford's having to do. Very early on, a lot of defensive work. But they'll go short on the dropout. I like this. Goes towards the 20, but it's collected by Hankinson, and they'll start a fresh set just over 25 metres out. Plays it for O'Connor. Wayward ball right, but it's collected by McDonald, and he's going to be stopped on the 30. Leeds going left constantly. Yeah, but it ain't working. Indeed. Go at both edges. I mean, they are normally better down the left-hand side. That's where they score most of the tries, so it's understandable sort of reverting back to type. I do get it. But you got to shift it more. And he's down the left-hand side with Miller. Goes at the line. Stopped just over 10 metres out. Atkin with the tackle. Plays it for Handley. Goes right to Watkins. Up towards the 10. Bumps off one. Still going right. Switches back to Croft. Stopped on the 10. 22 and a half minutes gone. In front of the right post. Last tackle already. They launch it left to Jake Connor. Dinks the ball through. Akins is there, but it goes over the dead ball line. Bradford see out a shit ton of possession from Leeds, and it's going to be a 20-metre tap, 7-tackle set, first carry from Ethan Ryan, up towards the 30. If they get a penalty on this set, the crowd will be loving it. Next carry from Connor Wynn, right of centre field, up towards the 40. 23 minutes gone. So it's still only the first tackle, because it's a 7-tackle set. Mellor hands it off to Sutton on his outside. Strong carry, just shy of halfway. Oh, that's not Sutton, sorry. That's Ormonroyd. My bad, folks. Apologies. But Bradford, in good territory now. 3 tackles to go. Left to Milnes. Switches back to Steinwade. He's going to be stopped on the 30. 2 tackles to go. 23.5 minutes gone. Ormonroyd through centre field up towards the 20. Last tackle for Bradford. Just over 15 metres out. If they could get a repeat set, that's huge. Left to Milnes. Goes at the line. Kicks the ball through. Miller is there. He collects it. Bit of room to run for Miller. Steps back inside. Over the 20. Cuts back inside and he's stopped on the 30. Good recovery from Miller. Good recovery. Could have been a chance there to keep Leeds pinned back. But it's Hall now with a strong carry, making about 10 metres there. It's like 3 degrees odds. Oh dear. And it's going to be, I think that's a Ledsky up towards the 40. Inside Bradford territory once again. Over 24 minutes gone. O'Connor goes left to Jake Connor. He'll switch back to Hanley. Cutting back towards centre field. Oh, that's Hankinson, my bad. 25 metres out in centre field. Plays it for O'Connor. He goes right to Croft. Steps back inside. Goes at the line himself. He stopped just over 10 out. That was an awkward tackle there. 24.5 gone. Last tackle for Leeds. O'Connor looks left but goes right to Miller. Switches back to McDonald. Kicks the ball through. Nobody's there to chase it except for McDonald. Awkward bounce. Might not have been grounded by Bradford. That might be a try for McDonald. On-field decision is a try. What an absolute mess. So after all that territory, Bradford then get up the field, nearly pin Leeds back. Leeds then get up the field, and then off the back of whatever the hell that was, find a try. Good for my fantasy team again. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. That is very much appreciated. But that's currently a try for Leeds. What a mess. This will be 6-4 for the Rhinos. Let's have a look at this. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll just have to see whether McDonald knocks that on into Ruin. But Ruin definitely knocked on. But it's just whether McDonald knocked on as well. But currently, this will be 6-4 for Leeds. Obviously, there's a kick to come, but it's in front of the post. "25 minutes and 40 seconds gone. It's a tricky start for Leeds. Bradford with a lot of defensive work to do. It's been rough. It's been a rough one, but they're doing all right. They're doing all right. I think this will be a try, though. Try is confirmed. Jake Connor to add the extras. Over 26 minutes gone. In front of the post. Chase don't kick. No one else wanted it. Yep. Very true. Well, I think at the same time, no one else is really in a position to chase it as well, I suppose. But at least he, chased his own kick. But the kick is good. 26 minutes and 20 seconds gone. Wait, was the kick good or... Oh, yeah, it was good. God, they took a while to add the points on then. Sometimes you create your own luck. And the kick from Connor was, of course, good. 26.5 minutes gone. And we are back underway. Taken on the try line. Handed off to Palacia with a carry up towards a 10. So a chance for Bradford to keep Leeds pinned back a little bit and get the territory back. Sevo with the next carry. Up towards the 20. Good opening carries. Second tackle. Plays it for O'Connor. He goes right to Aledsky. Through centre field. He's going to be stopped just shy of his own 30. Getting pushed back a little bit, actually. O'Connor. Right to Croft. Then to McDonald. The try scorer. and then stopped on the halfway line. Back towards centre field to Watkins on the 4th. Up towards Bradford's 40. They've got to do better at restricting meters there. They've got to do better. O'Connor right to Croft. Puts boot to ball. In centre field. Akins underneath it. Collects cleanly. No, he doesn't. Drops it backwards. Kicked over the dead ball line. Jesus. Again, I need to start waiting for them to actually take it. In my head, because they normally collect it cleanly, it's just, I'm assuming that they will. But yeah. Drop out. Bradford did go short last time, so they might go short again. See what they do. And Bradford will elect to go short again. Batted backwards by Leeds. Collected by Lockie Miller. 20 metres out near the left touchline. Plays it for Handley. Now with Sevo. Cutting back towards centre field. Loses a bit of ground there, actually. Leeds should take a lesson from Bradford and play a more traditional kit, i.e. blue and amber. Maybe. They could have easily just played in the home kit. Don't know why they didn't. This kit is garbage. 15 metres out, in centre field, right to Oledzki. Straightens up, and 5 metres out in centre field. In between the sticks, shifting it left now with Connor. Out the back to Miller. Gets the ball off to Sevo, wayward, and will find touch. Bradford just seeing out more pressure. Just holding on. They're just getting through the defensive work, and they're getting rewarded enough times here. But they've got to get up the field. That's the biggest issue for Bradford right now. Is that when they've been able to get up the field, it's been off the back of penalties right now. There might have only been 1 or 2 sets so far when they've been able to work up the field themselves. So they need to do a better job of that. Because there'll be sometimes Leeds are disciplined, and if they are, and they're restricting meters, Bradford's going to be under pressure again. But Fulton up towards the 20. 29 minutes gone. In centre field with Ackers. Goes right to Masters. Was looking for an offload then, but 4 defenders in the tackle to bring him down. Wonga Blake's got his knee wrapped up, a bit of ice on it as well, so I'm not sure if he'll be back on. But Bradford only on their own 30, 2 tackles to go. Is now right to Akins, over the 40, lands on his front, could do with a quick play of the ball here. Ackers on the back to Milnes, inside pressure from Watkins, gets the kick away towards the back right. Dribbles past Miller, and he'll collect this on the try line. Decent chase as well from Bradford too. Returns it over the 10. 15 out from his own line. Screen's glitching for me. That's not good. Classic Sky Sports Plus. You love to see it. Yeah, my broadcast is messed up at the minute. Next carry through centre field from Ryan. Hall. Mate, this is really laggy for me. I don't know if it's same for you guys. I assume it might be. But yeah, it just keeps, like, blinking. I don't know if you can see, like, you might see, like, a flash on my stream. Well, it's stopped now, but, yeah, it was bad. Miller, at dummy half, goes left to Connor on the last tackle, 40 metres out. Yeah, Sky Sports Plus is normally the issue. Sevo can't quite snatch the ball away. Good return there from Wynn. Stopped on his own 10. 30 minutes and 30 seconds gone. And a penalty for Bradford. God, they'd love that. They will love that. So they can get up the field now. So they can kick to touch from their own 10. They needed that. Getting out of danger. Okay, they'll kick to touch and they'll start a fresh set on their own 40. They'll hand it off to Ruin and he'll carry this just shy of the halfway line. 31 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Back towards centre field. Miller switches back to Sutton and he takes it over the halfway line into Leeds territory. 31.5 minutes gone. Ackers left to Miller. Gets an offload to Akins. A couple steps towards the right edge, just shy of the 40, inside Leeds half. Quick play the ball for Ackers. Scooting. Gets the ball away. There's an offload from Suter. Hands it off to Milnes. Stopped on the 30. 2 tackles to go. And another penalty for Bradford. They could go for 2 here. I might actually say take the 2. They will go for 2. Do you know what? I'm actually okay with that. Regulars will know I'm normally not a fan of it. I would say, like, just tap and go. But the thing is, with the limited meters they're making, I don't know when they're going to get points, actually. Mate, that sound is awful. What's he talking through? Always Sky Sports Plus in it. It's always Sky Sports Plus. I've got... Oh, my God. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Bear with me. It's wide, apparently. Apparently. Yeah, so we've got a bit of sound on Sky Sports Plus, but I can't see the game, basically. Right. Okay. Looks okay for now. So it's a 20-metre dropout. Again, a rule I don't agree with. But Bradford in possession on their own 40. Played in centre field. Next carry. I think that's Suter. I could be wrong. Or it might be Hallis, actually. Just shy of halfway. Ackers at dummy half in centre field goes right to Sutton. He takes it just inside Leeds half. Got no scoreboard at the moment. Switch back to Masters. Over the Leeds 40 and up towards the 30. Ackers scoops the ball up. Goes at the line himself. Over the 20. 15 out. Nearly 10. Last tackle for Bradford in centre field. They launch it left to Miller. Well, Milne, sorry. Kicks it through. Miller is there to bat the ball over the dead ball line. Good pressure. A repeat set here for Bradford coming up shortly. So yeah, it is 6-4 to Leeds at the moment. They missed the penalty but went over the dead ball line, so it was a 20-metre dropout. But now it's going to be a goal line dropout for Leeds. They could choose to go short here. Bradford have done twice. At least twice, maybe 3. Can't quite remember. So we'll be back underway in a second. Not sure how long's left of the first half. And it is a short dropout. So come down near the 20, batted backwards, but collected by Joe Mellor. Bradford have a fresh set of 6, 15 metres out. 5 minutes to go. Scoreboard's now back on. You love it. In centre field with, I think that's Hallis. Smith is on for Watkins as well. Ackers goes left to Milnes. Fakes the switchback, then gives it to Akins. 35 minutes and 25 seconds gone. Switch back there. Stopped just short of the try line for Sutton. Ackers goes right to Mellor in centre field, then across to Milnes. Pops up to Ruin. Trying to break through the line down the right-hand side, but he's going to be stopped on the 10. Short side right on the last tackle. Out the back to Masters, cutting back towards centre field. Mellor wants the ball. Kick through by Masters, decent chase. Bit of miscommunication. Bird collects it in goal, and he's going to be tackled in goal. Another goal line dropout. So with 4 minutes to go in the first half, Bradford are just building some pressure. Just gradually building a bit of pressure. Well, fair play to him. 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go. Will Leeds go short again? He'll go long on this one. He'll be collected just over halfway by Akins. Hands it off to Sutton. And he loses the ball at contact. Excellent. Leeds have possession on their own 40. Next carry from Miller. Stopped on the 40 again. 3.5 minutes to go. Plays it for O'Connor. I think it was Aledsky that dislodged it then. But Leeds inside Bradford territory. Could apply a bit of pressure down the at the back end of the set. Switch back to Bird. Up towards Bradford's 40. Plays it in centre field for O'Connor. And a 6 again for Leeds. O'Connor. 25 out. Hands it off to Palacia. Up towards the 20. O'Connor. Left, or in centre field actually. Hands it off to Smith. Shrugs off a few defenders and up towards the 10 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. O'Connor waiting at dummy half here. In centre field, right to Aledsky. Straightens up. Barges himself nearly over the try line. Stopped inches shy. 2 minutes 40 to go. Plays it for O'Connor. Left to Croft. Then across to Jake Connor. Goes at the line himself. Good tackle there. Ruin and Atkin involved in the tackle. Plays it for Hankinson. He goes right to Croft in centre field now with Smith. 2.5 minutes to go. 5 out. Last tackle coming up for Leeds. Last one. Left to Miller. Kicks the ball through. Collected on the full by Atkin. Well taken. Over the 10. 15 out from his own line. Look for a quick play of the ball. Masters. Hands it off to Akins. Cutting back towards centre field. Up towards the 20 and just over it. Well done, Bradford. So strong in defence here. Leeds aren't really troubling them too much, but they're not giving them anything easy, which is good. Next carry with 38 minutes gone. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Bradford up towards the 30. Now with Fulton over the 40. 2 tackles to go. Right to Mella. Then across to Atkin. Now with Akins, room to run. He's got a break here possibly. Needs support. Hands it off. Connor win. The amount of defensive work that Bradford have had to do this half. The amount of defensive work they've gone through. And just a couple moments to get up the field. And just execute when they need to. Mate, that is huge for Bradford. And Kurt Haggerty does not give a shit. By the looks of it. But well done, Bradford. Really well done. This will be 8-6 with a kick to come. Well done, Bradford. Struggle to really make meters unless it's been off the back of penalties. But that is some good stuff there. Akins, little show and go between Connor and Handley. Neither can get to him. And win is quick. Win is quick. Well done. Well done. God, the defensive work from Bradford's been so good so far. Really, really good. This is why I backed them to win. Because they can open up teams. Leeds have been sluggish. Bradford can be a good defensive side. Sometimes, I do know what I'm talking about, but this is just one half. Okay, so it could go to shit in the second. But so far, the first half has made me look like I know what I'm talking about. Tries confirmed. But we need the second half to be the same. Connor wins, very happy. He's very happy. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Very few times. Sometimes. Milnes to add the extras. Doesn't need to get this one, but this would be helpful. 20 metres out near the touchline. The kick from Milnes is no good. No good. And there's going to be a hooter in a second. Hooter sounded, and that is half time. Bradford Bulls 8, Leeds Rhinos 6. Well, the amount of defensive work they've had to do is ridiculous. They are making it very easy for Leeds to make meters. Either they've given away too many penalties, less so in the second quarter, but early on too many penalties. But Leeds were finding it really easy to just carry the ball up the field. So Bradford need to restrict meters a little bit more in the second half. But Leeds have been too clunky in possession, going down the left-hand side a bit too much. Ends of sets haven't been good enough. And they're just not, I don't know, there's not enough depth in shape, possibly. Maybe they need to spread the ball inside the midfield a bit more. Maybe they're just not liking the lack of space available inside the red zone. But they've got to switch it up a little bit. But Bradford's defence has been solid. That's harsh, Eric. That's harsh. I'm one of two so far. 1 out of 2 so far. That is true. That's a fair quote. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. The sky can be blue and it can be black. It can also be pink and violet. It can also be orange. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. So crazy to think you have 15,300 people subscribed to you. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. That is a lot of people. What am I at now? 15,325. Damn. But I remember I was sat here when I made my first video, and this was the same camera that I used. It's a different monitor and PC, but this was the same camera I used. I had the headset on as well and used this mic to record the sound for the Samoa Rugby League World Cup squad announcement video. So, yeah. And that was October 2022. So it was a while ago. That was my first video. I actually got like 2.1k views. So that wasn't too bad. Oh, not my name, Jay. Not my name. Well, that's my middle name anyway. Or don't take the 2, but depends on the situation. Oh, thank you very much for the donation, sir. Thank you for that. You get a trumpet. Hey. Law of averages. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. See, they tried to go for the 2. They missed it, as they should have done. Got the ball back, and then it worked out they take the lead at half time. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. It's a happy shite. Yep, that's the one. Come on, Rhinos says LUFC SLA. At least Leeds not out of this by any means. That is true. That is true, Adam. Still a chance. They're making good meters. That's the thing that's going to give them the best chance is they're just making really easy meters. And I just feel like with the amount of territory they get in, at some point they're going to find some more tries. I'll put up a poll, actually. I forgot to do that. Bradford lead 8-6 at half time. It is then Bradford and Leeds. Warrington going first tomorrow? I hope so. Really hope so. I need to set an alarm for tomorrow, actually, make sure I'm up. So, stream starts tomorrow morning at 9:20 a.m. So, I'm going to set it for about 9 a.m. Just so I'm definitely up. If you guys could click the like button, that helps it to get out there to more people. That'd be very, very much appreciated. Well, we've had plenty of people stopping by today, which is very nice. Lee really going to fight hard to keep Wigan first, eh? We'll see. We will see. Shouldn't be letting these sloppy teams in. Adam, sometimes teams are just good. Seems like there's going to be a lot of fans there. Some bits are sold out. Yeah, I mean, it's normally a good crowd against Lee. Plus, it's on a Saturday as well, so it's not, wasted on a Thursday. I'm expecting a good crowd. Right, poll is up, by the way. Let's have a look at the moment. 12 votes. It's 50-50 right now. 50-50. Is it illegal to have your Easter eggs early? Nah, I had mine yesterday. I don't even know which day Easter is. I don't know. Don't know, don't care. But I had mine yesterday. Terry's chocolate orange Easter eggs. Put Lee to win. Still love you, but not that way. Maybe. Well, stop it. Stop it. What would the missus say? It's not horrible, Jay. It's just business. How's the atmosphere at Odsal today, Rob? It seems decent, Sam. It seems decent. Good turnout. I reckon there's at least 10k there, surely. At least. I've not really heard the chants, no, but they've been getting stuck into the ref a bit. I'm back in Wakefield on Sunday. I've got them to win 26-12. My exact score is still on for this one. I don't think it's going to get there. I think we might get less points than I've predicted. Fingers crossed that Bradford do it, yes. Oh, thought I will get back to you. I'm sorry. I meant to do it like between this game and the last one. I will get back to you. But yeah. I will make sure I do that. Bulls have some aggressive fans that might make Leeds uncomfortable. We'll see. We will see. Okay. Just hope Bradford can restrict meters a bit more. The missus is next to me. She's nodding her head. Think it's the beard. What's she playing at? What is she like, eh? Have a word, honestly. God. Kieran's mine, by the way. What? Wow, that's so bad, Jay. That is really bad. You're just making up names for me now. That's borderline bullying. It's fine, you ain't been busy today, haven't you? No, I've done bugger all. I'm just ignoring you. Great live from Perpignan. Even I'm from Paris and Rhinos fan. Well, it's not easy. Well, welcome from France. Bonjour, as they say. Glory hunter much? Well, not so much these days. Red card. Oh, red card.
Oh, what about that? Send him off! Send the dirty gate off!
Rob is commentating for Ryland soon. Imagine. Merci beaucoup. But imagine that in an actual French accent. Shouldn't you be supporting Catalans or Toulouse or whatever they're called? Well, he's not from Perpignan or Toulouse, so I guess it's kind of free reign, really. What, Jay? What do you want to tell me? Go on, then. If you have to. That's harsh again. That's harsh. Bit mean. I'm crushed. Right, we've got a couple of minutes to go until we're back underway. Let's have a gander at the poll. 19 votes, 58% say Bradford's going to win. Trumpet for Kieran and the end of his relationship. Oh. So, you know, keep the vibes up. That's to fix it, really. It should be fixed now. It's officially saved. Can't be another red card. It can't be. It simply can't be another red card. There's been too many already. I haven't done anything. It's not my fault. I didn't say anything. I haven't done anything. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't even know who you are. Don't know what this is. Never seen you before in my life. But looking at the poll, 21 votes, 57% say Bradford's going to win from this point on. We will see. Links to all shenanigans are in the description of this live stream, by the way. Feel free to shimmy on over to certain stuff. Okay. Do Bradford have a chance of holding this lead, mate? What do you think? They do. Defensively, so Leeds have been getting up the field really easily, but they've been very clunky in attack, and Bradford's not giving them anything easily. They've not given them easy tries. When they could have done with the amount of territory that Leeds have had inside the red zone. So defensively, Bradford looks solid. They've struggled getting up the field and restricting meters. So in terms of territory, they're way behind right now. But I think the fact that Leeds are still a bit clunky and Bradford is solid in defence will keep them in the game. They can hold the lead. They did score first, but they've got to... I think they do need to score first. I think it's a case of Bradford need to extend the lead and then hold it. But if Leeds take the lead and they score again, I'm not sure Bradford will make the comeback. I'm not sure. But it just depends on territory. If Bradford can restrict the meters, that'll be good. After 10 years, this is how she finds out I prefer last name Rob. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Oops. Raining night in Stoke type game. A little bit. So if I try some Blake and win, try some McDonald as well. I have both Blake and McDonald in my fantasy team. I could do with a try from Miller, that'd be alright. Try from Miller, try from Muller, Maller, and Moller as well. And it's going to be interesting second half, very interesting. But yeah, Miller, Meller, that's it really for this game. That's shocking, Jay. You're just bullying now. Bullying. God. Sick of it. You think you know a person. You think you know your own community, but no. At the first sign of weakness, they'll pounce on you. They'll bully you. Sick of it. Hey. Right, so it looks like we'll get back underway very soon. Let's look at the poll. 24 votes, 50-50. Does anybody want to sway that in a different direction, like? Feel free to put your votes in there. That's just straight up bullying from Jay, that. When does the Speedway start? Great question. Get the F1 on. Always knew Jay was a bully. Always knew. But here's the proof. The rest of the world sees it. So far, one game incorrect in NRL, one game incorrect in Super League. It's going alright. It's going alright. Can we get back underway soon? Can we get back underway? So there's two photos going around for that Lewis Martin try. There's two pictures going around. So I'm not sure which one's which. Because there's a picture with his fingertips on the ball and one without. Right then, folks. We're underway for the second half. Let's have it. Oh dear. I just missed that. I think Bradford let it bounce, thinking it was going to go into touch. And it's a goal line dropout for Bradford. Oh dear, that's not a good start. Oh dear. All Masters had to do was just put a hand to it, put his foot in touch and get a hand. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, they went long on the dropout, nearly bounced back towards Bradford. Nearly. 30 seconds gone. Leeds in possession, 40 metres out. Sorry, 30 out. That could have been forward there to McDonald. It's not called. He's pushed back a little bit. They lose a bit of territory. 45 seconds gone, over on the right-hand side of the field. O'Connor on his left to Palacia. Straightens up with a carry. He's just over 20 metres out. 3 tackles to go in this set for Leeds. O'Connor left to Jake Connor. Now with Oledsky. Out the back to Miller. Inside the red zone. 15 out. Let's see if Leeds can connect a little bit more cleanly in this half. Just over a minute gone. 15 out with Smith. He'll switch back to Oledsky. About 6 metres out. Just left of the post. O'Connor launches it right on the last to Jake Connor. Kicks the ball through. Comes off a Bradford foot. And it's going to be collected by... Is that Ormonroyd? Suter? Not sure which one it is. That's Steinwade, actually. Neither. So Bradford will start a fresh set. Now up towards halfway. That's not too bad. That works out quite nicely. Akins hands it off to Sutton with a carry over halfway. Sutton even had a break yet. I mean, aside from half-time, obviously. But did he even have a break in the first half? Third tackle on halfway with Milnes. He'll switch back to Fulton. 45 metres out. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Back towards centre field with Mellor. Out the back to Atkin. That was such a waste of a tackle. Over on the right-hand side. Ackers gives it to Milnes. Howdy trigger. Kick towards the back right. Now with Miller. Takes it over his own 10. 15 out from his own line. 2 minutes and 20 seconds gone in the second half. Connor hands it off to Hall. With a carry over the 20. Good carry there. Just shy of the 30. 2.5 gone. Plays it for O'Connor. Right to Bird. Up towards the 40. 3 tackles to go for Leeds. And up towards the halfway line. 2 tackles to go for the Rhinos. Back towards centre field with Croft. Across to Smith. Inside Bradford territory. Last tackle up towards the 40. So again, really easy meters very early on. Right to Jake Connor. Puts boot to ball on the last. Plenty of height on this one. Ryan underneath it. Collects cleanly. Really well taken by Ethan Ryan. Who do you think's going to win? I've got a feeling it's going to be Leeds. Because there's just too many meters at the moment. But Bradford can absolutely get it done. 3 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the second half. Masters carries it through centre field. He's just shy of his own 30. 3 tackles to go. Ackers looks right but goes left to Mellor. Then down the left-hand side with Hallis up towards the 40. 2 tackles go for Bradford. Down the left edge, back towards centre field to Mellor. Shifting it across to Atkin. Pops it up to Ruin. Now on the halfway line with the last tackle coming up. It was Frankie, I do. Left to Milnes on the last. Puts boot to ball. Coming down 15 out. Collected by Miller. And he's going to get wrapped up but gets an offload for Handley. He'll take it over the 20 through centre field. Now 25 out from his own try line. Sevo with a strong carry up towards the 40. And a 6 again for Leeds. They will likely end this set inside the red zone here. 4 minutes, 20 seconds gone in the second half. O'Connor right to Oledsky. Just shy of the 40. Second tackle coming up. O'Connor goes right to Croft. Switch back to McDonald. Over the 30. Just shy of the 20. Good carry there. 25 out. 4.5 gone in the second half. Smith inside the red zone now with Oledsky up towards the 10. 2 tackles to go. O'Connor right to Croft. Actually launches it left to Jake Connor. Back inside. Miller. A couple steps and a shimmy. Still going down the short side left. He'll switch back to Hankinson. On the 4th. Takes it close to the post. 4 metres out in front of the left post now. Last tackle. It's right to Smith. Then across to Croft. Flat ball. Jack Bird will go through. And Leeds will take the lead. Too many easy meters. Leeds are getting up the field so easily. And then giving them a 6 again ain't going to help you. Like, Bradford, if you're not going to restrict meters, you can't give away 6 again, so you just can't do it. You cannot do it. This will be 10-8 for Leeds. They're doing really well getting up the field at the moment. Really, really well. Bradford did allow a lot of meters against Cass, and that was, again, one of the other concerns. Your favourite player for Bradford? I like Akins. I like Wynn. I like Nicarima in general as well. I'm not sure. Ethan Ryan's done well this year. I've liked what Ethan Ryan's done. I can't really pick one. We're just over 6 minutes gone. 2-point lead for the Rhinos. Six minutes and 20 seconds gone. Like the seagull. Yes, like that one. Tough kick for Jake Connor now. Six and a half gone in the second half. The kick from Connor is no good. It remains 10-8 to Leeds. So what do you got, Bradford? What have you got in your locker? Let's have a gander. I'm not too sure, Trigger. I'm not too sure. Seven minutes gone in the second half. Back underway in a second, and we're back underway. Kick towards the back right, collected on the 10 by Ash Hanley, returns it up towards the 20. Already letting them start the set on the 20 is not a good start. I've got a feeling Leeds are going to get up the field really easily now. Well, they've done it all game so far. Over the 30, up towards the 40 with McDonnell. Plays it for O'Connor. Now through centre field with Palacia. Stopped just shy of the halfway line. 7.5 minutes gone. 3 tackles to go. Left to Smith. Now with Aledski. Over the 40. Pumping his legs. Really good carry. O'Connor shifts it right to Jake Connor. Out the back to Croft. Then a switch back to Bird. Last try scorer in this game so far. Bumps off one. Miller on his backside. Stopped on the 20. Last tackle. They're inside the red zone. Easy again. Jake Connor with a kick towards the back left. Win underneath it, goes up, collects it cleanly, and he stopped 4 or 5 out from his own try line. First half defensive effort maybe taking its toll on Bradford. It might be. It might be. They'd love a penalty now. Or just an easy break. Shifting it left. Now with Ryan. Another great carry up towards the 20. He's been so good with yardage carries this year, Ethan Ryan. Next carry from Fulton, just shy of the 30. 2 tackles to go. 8.5 minutes gone in the second half. And it's an early kick here on the 4th from Milnes. Towards the back right. This is a great kick. What a chase from Wynn. Putting the pressure on Miller. What a kick, what a chase. Can he get a hold of him? Not quite. Offloads it on the 10 for Mike Acevo. Connor Wynn is quick. But Leeds start a fresh set on the 20. Bloody hell. It's going to be Ash Hanley with the next carry. Stopped 25 out from his own line. Bradford need to restrict meters now. Hall with the next carry up towards the 40. Bradford's not getting up. That's the problem. They're letting Leeds come to them. And up towards halfway with Bird. 9 minutes gone in the second half. 2 tackles to go for Leeds over on the right-hand side. Back towards the middle to Smith. And the back to Connor. He'll switch back to Hankinson. And he'll drag a few defenders up towards the 30. That's too easy. Shifting it right to Croft. Kicks towards the back right. Ryan underneath this one. Coming down 15 metres out. Goes up. Takes it cleanly. Well taken. 9.5 gone in the second half. Milnes now with Fulton. Up towards the 30. Plays with Milnes. Now in centre field with Miller. Hands the ball off to, I think that was Atkin. It was a bit of a hospital pass there. I could be wrong on who that was then. But next carry, over the 40. Masters look for an offload. Gets one to Joe Miller. Looking left and right. He's up towards halfway. 2 tackles to go for Bradford in this set. 10 minutes gone in the first half. Half an hour to go in this game. Bradford shift it left. It's with Mills. Chips the ball towards the back left. Chase there from Ethan Ryan, but Miller is there to collect it. Gets a hold of Miller. Nearly throws him into touch. Near the right touch line. 15 out from his own try line. Bird with the first carry. And makes no ground there. Yeah, they're still doing great. It's just, yeah, easy meters. That's the only issue. Ryan Hall up towards the 30. 50 minutes and 30 seconds gone. O'Connor. Wayward ball slightly, couple bounces, just collected in time by Handley. Well, that's Hankinson, sorry, gets the offload to O'Connor. And he'll take the carry through centre field, stop just shy of the 40. 2 tackles to go. There's been slightly better defensive set here from Bradford. Shifting it left to Palacia, then to Smith. Bumps off one, gets an offload. Handley with a break, support is outside, or inside if you can get to him. Mate, Handley, what a try, possibly. Stopped, eventually gets the ball down. Ash Handley, what a try. But again, not making the tackles from Bradford. That is, like, actually really holding him back at the moment. But what a try that was from Ash Handley. This will likely be 16-8 pretty soon. I don't know if I can see Bradford coming back. I don't think I can see him doing it. Been way too easy. Ash Handley is quick though. Had support left and right. Just about got to the line. Possible knock on from Handley on the touchdown, do you mean? Did something happen with Lockie Miller as well? Grounding's fine. 52 minutes gone. I think he's got momentum over the line as well. I think that's completely fine. Yeah, that's fine. 52 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Bradford need to wake up. Been awful, to be honest. Ref isn't doing them any favours. Well, at this point now, it is Bradford's own fault. It is very easy for Leeds to get up the field. The kick is good, it's 18-8. It is very, very easy for Leeds to make meters. I actually think Bradford need to go short here. Because regardless of if they go long, I think Leeds are still going to end the next set inside Bradford territory. Because it's just so easy to get up the field. So, for me, honestly, you might as well just go short and maybe get the ball back. Because you'll be defending on your own goal line either way. But nearly 53 minutes gone. Well done, Ash Handley. And we are back underway. Just over the 10. Right, you've got to restrict meters now. You've got to. Otherwise, you're not coming back. Levi is on for O'Connor. Sevo with the next carry. Pumping his legs over the 20. Plays over Levi. Left to Miller. And up towards the 40. Logan Lewis is on for Hallis. So with Smith, now with Oledsky brought down just shy of the halfway line. 2 tackles to go. Scoot from Levi and a 6 again. Bradford ain't coming back. Unless they can fix up for the last 20 minutes, they ain't coming back. Levi goes right to Miller, hands it off to Oledsky over the 20 and up towards the 10. Just right at the post. 3 tackles to go. It's with Palacia. Goes at the line himself. Stop 5 out in front of the left post. 54 minutes gone. Hands it off to Oledsky. And he's going to be stopped a metre shy of the try line. In between the sticks. Last tackle for Leeds. Levi. Left to Smith. Nearly finds the line there. Nearly. .54.5 minutes gone. Bradford would love a penalty now. Masters with the first carry, 5 out from his own line. Long way up the field to go. Unless they can force a break. Right to win. Over the 10. Pumping his legs. Still going. Good effort there, Connor. Good effort. Plays it for Ackers over on the right-hand side. Left to Miller. Yeah, going for a shift here, they might be. Milnes doesn't really make much ground there down the left-hand side. 55 minutes gone. Ackers scooting from dummy half. Over the 20. 2 tackles to go in this set for Bradford. Miller goes short side left to Milnes. Then across to Akins. Chucks it over the top. Ryan just about collects it in time. Offloads it back to Akins on the 20. And they're just short of the 30. Not a great set from Bradford. Not great. Out the back to Milnes. Hits the belly of the ball. Could be a tough take. It's going to bounce on the 10. And it's going to go dead in goal. 20 metre tap, 7 tackle set. I mean, it's only an 8-point gap. If Bradford can just get a bit of momentum in the next few minutes and find a try, they can absolutely do it. But I don't see it. It's so easy for Leeds to get up the field. 56 minutes gone. Up towards the 40. Levi hands it off to Ryan Hall. Now over halfway. Offload there from Smith. Palacia goes right to McDonnell. Just inside Bradford territory. Gets an offload as well for Croft. Over the 40. Now the 30. 25 metres out right of centre field. 56.5 minutes gone. 3 tackles to go for Leeds. Levi. Left to Smith. Out the back to Connor. Then across to Miller. Stop 15 out over on the left edge. Handley on the 4th. Smith over the 10. 5 metres out. Bumps off 1. Still going. He's going to be stopped 2 or 3 metres out just left of the post. He'll play this for Levi. Goes left. Hankinson is stopped 2 metres short of the try line. Great place to turn the ball over. 57 minutes gone. Bradford have to make about 98, 99 metres here. So with Wynn on the first carry through centre field, makes about 3 or 4 metres. Plays it for Akins. Next carry from Steinwade over the 10. Plays it for Akins just over the 10 again. Now through centre field with Masters up towards the 20 and just over it. 25 out from his own line. 3 tackles to go in this set. 57.5 minutes gone. Quick play the ball. Akins. Over the 40. It's a better set from Bradford. It's a better set. 2 tackles to go. Can they end the set inside the territory, in Leeds territory? Kick on the 4th. Drilling it low. Collected behind the 10 from Miller. And he'll return this up towards the 20. Eventually brought down. Connor. Now with Sevo. Carries it through centre field up towards his own 30. 58 minutes gone. Ormonroyd is on for Sutton as well for Bradford. Hall with a carry down the right edge. Up to the 40. 3 tackles left for Leeds. And the next carry from Bird up towards the halfway line and just over it as well. Holroyd is on for a Ledsky on the side of Leeds as well. Levi down the short side left to Connor. Then to Handley. Easy meters again up towards the 20. And a few more post-contact meters. Oh my god. 58.5 minutes gone. 15 out. It's with Connor on the last. Chips just right at the posts. Collected by Fulton. Goes to ground. And they're a few meters in front of their own try line. Long way for Bradford to go again. Ryan with the first carry. Stopped on the 10. Over on the left edge of the park. Plays it for Milnes. Now with Akins. Pumping his legs up towards the 20. 59 minutes gone. Milnes. Now Mellor in centre field. Across to Masters. Still shifting a few defenders. Makes about 7 or 8 metres there. Plays for Ackers. Short side right to Mellor. Space behind the ruck. Bit of room to run here. Break. Offload. Chance here for Bradford. Kick towards. Oh, kick through. Collected by Mellor. Might have been a knock on from Miller. Sorry. Atkins claiming it's a knock on. Ref said it was a charge down from Miller. Oh, what a chance that was for Bradford then. From absolutely nowhere they had a chance. Up towards halfway with Croft in possession. 3 tackles to go. Plays this for Levi. Now with Bird. Hallis is on for Ruin as well. On at Bradford's 40, Levi goes right to Smith, then Palacia. That is 1 hour done, 20 minutes to go. Final quarter of the game. That could have been forward there from Connor. Should have been given, actually. Inside to Miller. And it's going to be a turnover on the 20. No knock on. I do think it was a charge down. I think they might show it again here. Great break from Miller. Great offload as well to Atkin. They probably should have been able to find a try there. That kick should have got past him, I think. So someone's getting a bit of treatment here. Clock is stopped. There's 19 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Sutton's finally had a break as well. He'll come back on towards the back end, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully add a bit more to this game. Give Bradford a bit more presence through centre field. But Bradford in possession, near the left touchline, just shy of their own 30. Next scoot from Ethan Ryan over the 40. Plays this for Ackers over near the left touchline. Back towards the middle now with Mellor. Then across to Akins. Flat ball, could have been forward there. But it's with Hallis, just shy of the halfway line. And a 6 again for Bradford. That is huge. Masters gets an offload for Ormonroyd, I think that was. I could be completely wrong on that one. And a scoot there from Masters up towards the 30. Bumps off one. Still going. Gets a flick on for Ackers. Hands it off to Akins. Cuts back towards the right. 61 minutes, 15 seconds gone. Great chance for Bradford to really answer back here. They need to find points soon because they've barely been down this end. This might be the first time they've been in the red zone all half. I could be completely wrong on that one, by the way. I could be completely wrong. But it feels like it. Milnes down the left-hand side. Bradford just less than 20 metres out. 3 tackles to go. Steinwade goes right to Ackers, then to Mellor. Flat ball to Logan Lewis. 15 out in centre field. Ackers looks right but goes left to Milnes. Across to Fulton, steps past one, gets an offload. Now with Milnes. Now with Ormonroyd. Just over the 10. Last tackle for Bradford coming up. 5 metres out left of the post. Ackers at dummy half. Goes right to Mellor. Then across, quick hands, out the back, wayward. Sivo's there to collect it. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Bradford have been really poor in this second half. Handley over the 40. Over the 30, sorry. Very disappointed to lose the game, particularly in the manner we did, having gotten ourselves into a position to win it without ever being at our best for a long period. Yeah, it was disappointing from Wigan towards the back end, but, you know, Saints had the energy, plus they moved the ball around well. Ryan Hall up towards the 30, inside Bradford territory, and it's a 6 again. Bird with the next carry up towards Bradford's 20. He'll play this for Levi in centre field. He goes left to Connor. Switch back to Hankinson. 15 out. Just over 10. 63 minutes gone. 3 tackles to go. Smith was looking to go right. Cuts back towards the middle. Shifting left. Gets an offload for Hankinson. He stopped to meet shot. Oh dear. We've got a player down. We've got a Bradford player down. Oh dear. Hankinson was slow getting up as well, but I'm not sure who that was. We will see. Bradford could do with this breather, actually. Number 34, yeah, I'm not sure who that is, actually. I don't know, I can't remember. I'm not even going to guess. Got ourselves into that position, and we weren't good enough to see it out. We weren't clinical enough. We didn't put our game together for long enough. At the end, we got what we deserved. Fair enough. Fair enough. Steinwade, is it? Yeah, it's sideways. Okay. Ooh. That was awkward. Oh dear. That looked very uncomfortable. Oh dear. Struggling to stand up, but he's up on his feet. Clash of heads as well. I didn't actually see that. So he's limping off. Oh dear. Not sure who's coming on. We'll see shortly. So we've got 16 minutes and 43 seconds to go. Still plenty of time in this game. Oh dear. Still plenty of time. But I'd be surprised if Leeds don't win. Need to go on. Sorry, folks. Play the ball. 3 metres out, left of the post. Just waiting to play it. Ryan Sutton is on. He'll probably see out the rest of this game here. So we finally get back underway. In centre field with Holroyd. And he's going to be stopped a metre in front of the try line. Last tackle for Leeds. 63.5 minutes gone. Levi at dummy half. Out the back to Connor. Then across to Croft. Smashes into the defensive wall. Penalty. Of course it is. Of course it is. High shot from Masters. Will they go for 2? Probably don't need to. But they might do. They will go for 2. Sorry, folks. They will go for 2. I don't agree with the call. You've already got an 8-point lead. And all you're going to do is gift territory away. All it takes is Bradford to be good for 1 set. Are they going for a scrum? What are they doing? .5 minutes gone. They are going for 2. But yeah, if Bradford actually have a good defensive set now, then they could end up in good territory and start applying pressure and maybe come back. So I would just tap and just stay down that end of the field. Kick's good. I mean, I'm normally fine with teams going for 2 when they can get up the park. But you've already got the buffer. So like you don't need to take the 2. .65 minutes gone, 15 to go. 18-8 for Leeds. Milnes might choose to go short here. Looks like he might. He's looking across to his team. Yep, I think they're going to go short here. And they will. Definitely makes 10. Is batted backwards by Leeds. Collected on the 20 by Handley. Atkin doesn't look great. Loves a 1 but hates a 2. Depends on the situation. It does depend on the situation. Levi on the 40, hands it off to Jenkins over the halfway line. 2 tackles to go for Leeds. Levi, right to Croft, switches back to McDonnell. Over the 40, now the 30. Pumping his legs 25 metres out. 14 minutes to go. Last tackle for Leeds. Back towards centre field to Connor. Then to Miller, now with Hankinson. Handley down the left-hand side. He'll be wrapped up on the 10 and they'll turn the ball over for Bradford. Can anyone check, please? Connor has a little 7 inside his jersey, number hand. His signature. I think it's the Rob Burrow 7 and the signature, I think. Ackers at dummy half goes left to Milnes. He'll switch back to Fulton and he'll carry that over the 20. Good carry there, just shy of the 30. Bradford in possession. Plenty of tackles to go. Back towards centre field with Mellor. Out the back. Good defensive work there from Handley. Hits him on the 30. Ackers goes left to Mellor. Over the 40. Gets an offload for Akins. Switches back to Lewis. And he's up towards a 40. This has been really poor half from Bradford. Scoot there from Ackers. Over the halfway line. Last tackle coming up. They need a good kick here towards the corner. Atkin. Out the back to Rowan Milnes. Puts boot to ball. Miller underneath this one. On the 10 or 5 out from his own line. Collects it cleanly. Over the 10. Bumps off one. And up towards the 20. That's too easy again. Oh my God. Just shy of the 30. Sevo with the next carry. Brought down on the 30. Jake Connor waiting at dummy half. It is now with Ryan Hall through centre field up towards the 20. 68 minutes gone. Levi, right to McDonnell. Down the right edge of the park up towards halfway. 2 tackles remaining for Leeds. 12 minutes to go as well. Plays it for Levi over on the right hand side. Scoots, easy meters behind the ruck. Shifting it left to Connor. Then across to Handley. Over the 30. 25 out from the try line. Last tackle for Leeds. Jake Connor in centre field. Under pressure gets the offload to Croft. Kicks through. Chases. Comes off a Bradford player. And is a 6 again for Leeds. Of course it is. They'll hand it off to Holroyd. 15 out. Make that just over 10. Make it 10. Over on the right hand side. Plays of a Bird. He goes left to Smith. He'll then switch back to Jenkins. Stopped. 4 metres out. Right at the posts. Left to Miller. Flat ball to Hankinson. Taken to ground and metre short of the try line. Left to the posts. Great chance for Leeds here to hit 20 plus. Levi. Flat ball. Easy try for Leeds there between the sticks. Easy try. 11 minutes to go. It's been so easy for Leeds to get up the field. It's been so easy. They've done really well. The backs and the forwards have done a great job making meters. Like, they're a little bit clunky in attack, and they have been most of the game. But, yeah, Jenkins with his 4th try of the year. Not too bad for a prop forward. But, yeah, they've gotten up the field so easily. Bradford, they've just been worn out, doing so much defensive work and allowing too many meters. I'm pretty sure Leeds will be fine at this point. There's no way... Well, I thought the same with Wigan, to be honest, but there were at least some kind of signs from Saints, I suppose. But, yeah, I can't see anything from Bradford now. 10 minutes to go. So they're going to need 3 tries. And at least 2 kicks. And I don't actually know if they'll get 1. The kick from Connor is good. It is 8 for Bradford, 24 for Leeds. 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Short kick-off again from Bradford. Batted back inside. Bradford have possession on the 20. They pretty much need to score now. They've got 9 minutes to go. Ackers hands the ball off to Milnes. Now with Sutton down the left edge. Suter is on for Ormonroyd. They're just over 10 out. Ackers in centre field with Mellor. Straightens up. A lot of plays break down with Joe Mellor. A lot of plays really break down with him. Next carry from Logan Lewis. He's 5 out, just left of the post. 8.5 minutes to go. Maybe Bradford can get momentum if they score now, but I'm not sure. Left to Milnes. Across to Akins. Has to straighten up. But he's pushed back towards the 10. Last tackle for Bradford. Plays it for Ryan. He goes right to Milnes. Kicks the ball through. And it's collected by Miller. And he stopped just short of the 10. We've got a Bradford player down here. Is that Logan Lewis? I think it is. It's going to be Ryan Hall with the next carry. Stopped just shy of the 20. How on earth has Seaver not scored? Not sure. He's not really been in a position to score, really. And Bird with the latest carry. Stopped just short of the 30. 3 tackles to go for Leeds. Levi bumps off one. Switches back to McDonnell. Over the 40, just shy of halfway. 7.5 minutes to go in this game. 2 tackles left for Leeds with Hankinson. Leeds are now 45 metres out from the try line. Levi goes right to Connor. Boot to ball on the last. Towards the back left. Aikens underneath it. Collects 5 out from his own try line. And he'll take this over the 10. Shifting left. Brought down. He's now with Ethan Ryan. Down the left edge. Just shy of his own 20. And we've now got 7 minutes to go. Fulton with the next one. 25 out from their own line. 3 tackles left for Bradford. Ormonroyd is on for Lewis. Mellor shifting it right across. Quick hands. Chance here down the right hand side. Masters trying to get around. Connor flicks the ball on to win. Back inside. Mellor supporting his inside. Gives it to Aikens. Try for Bradford with just over 6.5 to go. Do they have momentum? Will they have momentum? Too little, too late, possibly, maybe. But they are 12 points down. Could be 10 points soon. They could really do with this kick. But they hit 12. They finally found a break. They haven't shifted the ball around nearly enough. They've tried to go back and forth with sets. And they've already been losing that battle for 73 minutes. So they had to shift the ball more. And they haven't. But they finally do it. They find a break. They found one in the first half where they took the lead for the second time. So it's been a bit disappointing that they've not shifted the ball enough. This is what they were like against Castleford. They just got into the same habit of through the middle, and in the second half, Cass just bullied them up front. But 5 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Tries confirmed. Aikens with the try. Assist from Mellor. I'll take that. But well done, Bradford. Quick hands down the right-hand side. Cool, calm and collected from Masters. Really nicely done. 5.5 to go. So important kick, but if they score again soon, it's game on. But I'm not convinced just yet. You never know. You never know. The kick is... It's no good. They need someone else on kicks, honestly. They need someone else on kicks. It's a 12-point lead, which means these kicks need to be near the sticks, because I don't trust Milnes to get the conversions. I think he's missed all of them so far. So short kick-off because of the wind pushing it back. Bounces back over the 20. Mellor collects. Loses it. Of course he does. Of course he does. One of the most important moments of the game. Of course he does. 20 metres out. In centre field with Miller. Hands it off to Holroyd. Over the 20. 4 minutes 45 to go. Levi. Down the short side right. Over the 10. Bumps off one. Offloads to Croft. Now with Miller. Scans the defensive line. Ormonroyd gets a hand on him. Oh, that... Yeah, that is Ormonroyd. 20 metres out. In centre field with Jenkins. Up towards the 10. They could go for one, actually. They could do. Just make it a 3-score game. Levi. Right to Smith. Then across to Croft. Switches back. Chance here for Miller. Breaks through. Steps back inside. No one on him. Dives over. And that is... possibly the game secure for... Yeah, it probably is. Well, you managed to find a try. There's a dodgy kickoff because of the wind. Mellor collects it, and then what does he do? He knocks on. Like, just... gifting possession away in good territory. This is 28-12 with the kick to come. This will be 30-12. Who appointed that Bradford 7 as kicker? I don't even know. Some players claim obstruction. I don't know. I don't know. 76 minutes gone, 4 minutes to go. Lockie Miller. That's his first try of the year. Jesus. Oh, good for my fantasy team, though. I'll take that. It's been alright today. It's been alright. Just waiting for the try confirmation. Just waiting for now. Formal review, okay. Alright, let's have a gander. There might have been some kind of obstruction in there, not too sure. Not too sure. Lino back in Wakey squad? I wouldn't put him in, actually. I wouldn't put him in. This will be obstruction. This will be obstruction. Okay. Well, lucky stuff there. The clock gets reset, I think. Not too sure, actually. No, it doesn't. I think it's if it's given as a try and the clock ticks away, which I don't know if it has been or not. But it's still a 12-point gap. They're still in it? I don't know. I don't know. They have to score like now. They get a penalty, so they get up the field, but they pretty much have to score on this set or on the back of a repeat set. So they kick to touch. They'll start a fresh set on the halfway line. Great place to start the set though. 4 minutes to go. It's got to be right now basically. Mellor hands it off to Ormonroyd. Inside Leeds territory up towards a 40. That's a good carry. O'Connor's on for Hankinson. 3 minutes 40 to go. Plays it on the 30 for Ackers. Back towards centre field to Easton Masters. Nearly wrapped up. Shrugs off a few defenders. Still going up towards a 20. 3.5 to go. And a 6 again for Bradford. Got to score now. Got to do it on this set. Left to Mellor. Then to Milnes. Across to Akins down the left-hand side. Couple shimmies and a step. Possible high shot from Bird. Not given. 15 out near the left touchline. Back towards the middle to Milnes. Then across to Mellor in centre field. Switches back to Suter. Steps down the left edge. Up towards the 10. 3 minutes to go. 10 metres out. Just left of the post. Right to Mellor. Hands it off to Ormonroyd. And a penalty for Bradford. They'll just want to tap and go. Leeds slowing the game down. Stop the clock, lad. Stop the clock. Eventually. It literally took them like 5 or 6 seconds to stop the game. It's like, stop it straight away. The team trying to make a comeback here. Like, stop the clock. What are you doing? They were winning at half time, mate. Sevo didn't get a sniff first half. True. Defensively, Bradford were solid, but still easy meters again. So tap on the 10. It's a fresh set for Bradford. Shifting it left. Milnes nearly wrapped up. He is now on the 10. 2.5 to go. I'll say again. It's got to be on this set. Right to Mellor. What's so funny, Eric? What's so funny? Shifting it right to Akins. Cuts back inside to centre field. Kicks through. Waste. What are you doing? No one's there. What are you doing? What is the point in that? Take the tackle. No one's there. You've got no leverage down the left corner. What are you doing? You're lucky that Leeds have just knocked on there. 2 minutes to go. Don't get it. Really don't get it. This will be a scrum for Bradford, 15 out. 1 minute 45 or 1 minute 35 to go. They've got to hurry up. Well, I already accepted they weren't going to come back, but it's like they had half a chance, but then they're still kind of messing up. Captain's challenge from Leeds. Of course it is. Getting a bit of breath back. Could be an entertaining match if they could convert. Actually, what would the scoreline be? It would be... Would it be 24-18? Has it been 3 tries, 3 kicks missed? I think this will be challenge unsuccessful for Leeds. Plus the missed penalty. Well, there's that. They went to score a try a little bit later on anyway. But... Okay then, this will be a scrum for Bradford. One minute 35 to go. Right, Milnes will feed the ball in. 15 out in centre field. They go down the left-hand side with Milnes, across to Akins. Stop 15 out near the left touch line. 1 minute 30 to go. Ryan, right to Miller, or Milnes, sorry. Across to Miller. Now on the 20, losing ground. Oh my God. $25 out, left to Suter. Carries it back towards the 20. 1 minute 10 to go. Eventually gets to play it for Ackers. He goes right to Milnes. Flat ball to, is that Ormonroyd? Up towards the 10. 55 seconds to go. Ackers in centre field. Left to Mellor. Flat ball to Suter. Stopped 2 metres shy. 2 or 3 out. Left of the post. 45 seconds to go. Plays it for Ackers. Looks left but goes right on the last. Kick through from Mellor. Collected by O'Connor. Leeds have possession. This will be, officially game over. And it's going to be Miller with a couple steps over the 10. 30 seconds remaining. Sevo through centre field, makes a few more metres. 20 seconds remaining. 15 to go. Slow play the ball for Sevo. Levi scans a line. Loses a bit of ground. With 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The hooter now sounds. Final carry from Ryan Hall. Stopped on the 20, and that'll be full time. Bradford Bulls 12, Leeds Rhinos 24. Well, decent first half from Bradford. Solid defence. Leeds were a bit clunky in attack, but the defence from Bradford was solid, not to make it easy for them. But the metres for Leeds, especially in the second half, were way too easy. They did a great job with the forwards and the backs getting up the field. But, mate, Bradford have got to restrict metres. They allowed Cass to make way too many metres, and then Leeds. It was so easy to get up the field. Like, after Leeds would score a try, from the kickoff they'd collect it on the 10 or 20 and end the set inside the red zone. That's not good enough from Bradford. And they'd be starting their own sets inside their own 10 and be kicking from the 30 or even 20. Like, they didn't restrict meters well enough. They didn't get up the field well enough. Only times they did were off the back of penalties or 6 agains, which was very rare because Leeds were very well disciplined today. Attack was clunky from Leeds. Defence was fine. But Bradford were not in that. I think they were for the first half because of those issues for Leeds. But in the second half, they were nowhere near in that game in terms of performance. Scoreline, maybe for a little bit. But performance-wise, I think Leeds basically bullied them through the middle. And they deserve that win. Well, there you go. That is the final stream of the day. 4 out of 4 completed. I need to make the 2 stream highlights videos. Get those uploaded. But yeah, I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by, folks. It's greatly appreciated. A lot of people here for all games. So Hull KR 24, Hull FC 6, St Helens 34, Wigan 24, Bradford 12, Leeds 24. So 3 games with 24 points scored, and I am right with 1, wrong with 2. Great start. 2 comebacks, technically, to lose them. So we'll see. So yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow morning, 9:20 a.m, Titans vs Broncos, and then I'm streaming... Oh, I might not be able to do that. Oh. Right. Yeah, Catalans vs Toulouse is 7 o'clock, but it's 7 their time. 6 my time, which I won't be able to make. Oh, actually, maybe. Maybe I can. I can't remember what time I said I was doing it. I was dead confused with it. What time was the stream? 6:45, which is incorrect. It's at 5:45. It's 3 o'clock kickoff. So, you know what? I might actually be able to do it still. I thought I wouldn't have time, but I think I do. Jack Bird with man of the match. Okay. We'll see. We'll see about tomorrow. I might be cutting it close. Why wasn't the iPlayer working? I don't know. Right then. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, folks. It's greatly appreciated, as always. If I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Toodle pip.